Hello. Good evening. Elton McFall here, aka Retro Old School, pretending to be British. Look at that classic Dodge extended van camper. The guy next to me is laughing. You mind being on YouTube? Huh? You look like somebody I know. That's what's funny. I'm not really British.
You're an artist.
I am an artist. Yes.
A car artist?
Yeah.
Me too, Doug Short.
Wait a minute. Holy shit! I know this.
Past Pinos.
Yeah.
Around the air, a couple of blocks past Pinos.
Yeah, but when you say past Peter, what do you mean? You mean going west?
Going east.
Going east.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you're pretty close.
Yeah, I'm not far from you. I was going to take the next 125, but it's not for like 20 minutes easy. So I figured I'll do a walking video. Plus, it's been a long time since I've been out this late because of stupid curfew, and I don't have a life anyway. So you know, what a small world. I happened to run into a friend of mine. He said, "Can I show you on camera?" It's okay. My friend Doug, he's a fellow automotive artist. I haven't seen his art in years. And would you do me a favor and send me an email or something with one of your works so I could see, because it's been so long since I've seen what you do. I remember seeing you, one of your prints you had a print of a 59 Plymouth Fury. I almost had a heart on for it. I was like, oh my God, is that ever sweet? Because, you know, Christine being my favorite movie.
Well, Doug Short.
Look at that beautiful art mural, by the way.
.ca.
Doug Short. I was like, what's his last name? You related to Martin? You got his height?
Yeah.
Hey, that guy was a comedic genius, seriously. In all fairness, I mean, come on, the Three Amigos.
Oh yeah.
Three Men, a Little Baby.
That was great.
And I'm trying to think of the other. It's tell me something, Doug. Why is every fucking big pickup truck today black? You ever notice that? What the hell's the matter with this world? That was one of the cool things about your Riv. It was that original orange color, whatever it was called.
Oh yeah. Well, that wasn't original. It was originally a tan color.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was like a throw-up color.
You know, usually when I start filming these ones, I point out, we're like, oh, we're at this place and this place. Why are you out of focus, you cocksucker? Because it doesn't like the heat. It's good camera, but it's a little bit sensitive. Let's see, we're at Bordeaux, like the prison, and de Rouen.
Bordeaux prison.
Or I call it the ruin.
Yes.
So you're going up to Sherbrooke after this?
Well, no, I'm gonna head back to my girlfriend because I told her I'd be an hour and.
So are you? You see that truck right there? That's an X-Point Claire truck. I guarantee you that's an X-Point Claire truck. It's the exact same color. Yeah, and they like GMCs, and they still have a few old rigs too, by the way. You know, maybe that was one of the reasons why you came down here. It's not just because the West Island is, you know, it's comfortable, but it's boring. But you see murals all over the place, man. You know.
Here?
Yeah, here in the Plateau, Hochelaga, Old Montreal.
Well, I'm at the bottom of the mountain, believe it or not.
Well, yes, of course. So am I. You know?
I got a small, tiny little place, and then I go back and forth with my girlfriend.
Look at that. There's the hipster icon right there, the Volvo 240, buddy.
Oh, that 240.
Yeah. Eh?
With the wheels and everything.
The horse, man. People love those cars. I never liked them. I only like them now a little more because they're vintage or curiosity. They're an icon.
It looks vintage now.
Yeah.
It really does.
And there was even a guy who had one of them near my area. I think two of them even, you know, so.
I like them when they're rough.
You know, to each their own. What can I tell you? God, there's not even a fucking breeze, nothing, bro.
I know.
I don't even want to go home. I don't have my AC in yet. It's just so damn hot, and I feel bad for my kitty cat. But again, it's great to see you, man.
Oh, good to see you.
Seriously, and like I said, send me an email. I mean, I'm on Facebook. Sometimes I wonder why. And
DougShort.ca.
DougShort.ca. Did you do this yourself?
Yeah, I filled her out.
No, but wait, I'm curious now. Are you still an artist professionally, or are you doing something else? Or are you doing anything? Or
well, I do music and art. Yes.
You do what?
Artist, professional, and music.
Well, I see a lot of painting from time to time, and so I think that qualifies me as an artist as well. Plus, I'm a YouTuber, as I mentioned, and I love what I do. Hey, listen, being an old car nut is I'm going to stop this for a second. Look at these guys. They'll never get me doing that ever, ever, ever.
Dressing up like you're in the...
Well, I mean, I told you, I've got a 47 Rollfast and a 58 Schwinn. Those are cruiser bikes. They're beach cruiser. They're rare, bro. Whoa. They're rare.
The classic bikes are really, value is going up, man.
I bought that bike for $100. It was in the weeds. Some guy brought it to me from Chateauguay, and it cost me almost $1,000 to restore it. And it's still not perfect, but it's fairly original.
Well, this is just... I had my bike stolen. Stevens had it all done up, flames.
Where you left it unlocked, or what?
No.
Because my friend was talking to me about that today. He says, don't ever leave the Rollfast unlocked anywhere. He's like, a friend of mine did that, and it was gone within minutes.
When he locked it? Or no, unlocked. Yeah.
Unlocked.
Yeah. Forget it.
I know. I always say, bro, I've been saying it for years, we live in a fucking city of degenerates. I mean, you know, again, it's convenient to live here. That's why I live here. It's fun, but there's a price to pay for that. It may be your sanity. You don't have that problem. You live in Dorval or whatever, Roxborough.
It's going to make your sanity better.
Well, that's the thing. It depends who you are, you know. I mean, believe it or not, I love the country, but I'm visually impaired. I can't drive legally. That's why do you think I live down here? I live near three bus lines. I live near Joliet Metro, Préfontaine. I got the farms. Everything I need is at my disposal.
It's like I said. It's up to an individual. You know, this is paradise to certain people. You know, and people.
That's it.
Don't like it.
To each their own, as I always say.
I like the buzz.
I can't believe I run into you rare like that. If I, because I'm the one who's, you were right next to me, and it's because if you hadn't, I wouldn't have recognized you. You know, I'm visually impaired.
The sound of your voice.
It's funny.
I knew it existed.
And check me out on YouTube.
Okay.
Okay, bud.
I got your card.
Yeah, you'll enjoy it. Take care, eh? Ciao, man. I'll give you another view of this 240 here, which I actually saw parked near here for a while, closer to where the La Fleur restaurant is there. Well, yeah, like I told Doug there, my friend has seen years, I was going to take the 125 there, but I'm just, what am I rushing home for? It's hardly a breeze. It's going to be fucking hot like crazy, like an inferno in my place. I don't have the AC installed, so what the hell, what am I rushing for? I've got a balcony, but it's in the back. There's nothing to see there, you know. I wish it was on the street. That's what I wish I had, a street balcony. I was thinking about that today when I looked out the window. And how many fix-it-again Tonys have I seen? Look at this, a Fiat and a Cadillac Seville. You know what the irony is? They're both not good cars. Right? Okay? You know, like, I love the color on that. It's so like 1965 Dodge Coronet, but I love this Seville. This is a beautiful 1990s design, but unfortunately, it was a GM product of the 90s that, just the 90s for GM, the quality just fucking nosedived. You know, and it started going down in the 80s when the cars were all shrunk and full-size cars, and I smell KFC or something. And why am I walking in the middle of the street? Boy, I do like that Seville, though. That's when did they make that model from? Probably early 2000s. Hey, it really smells like KFC. Somebody making some fried chicken. There's the moon up there. If you believe they put a man on the moon, man on the moon. Boy, I wish I had an ice cream though right now. It'd be great if I could find. There's an oldie right there. That's pretty old. Handlebar's been changed. Yeah, it's cool to see my friend there, man. And again, you know, why else rush home too? There's been this freaking curfew for months. It used to be at 8 o'clock. It's probably 8 o'clock now, actually, I think. Let's have a look. It is 8:30. So I gotta slowly get home here. I'm gonna stop recording. I gotta answer back to a guy over here. Oh man, business this month has not been too good, and one of the reasons why, there's two reasons. Number one, the freaking gas prices skyrocketed over the last couple of weeks. Even at one point, I heard it was $1.50 a liter in Vancouver. $1.50 a liter for gas, for Christ's sake. And the other thing, well, you know, people that go out more and they're buying less, basically. That's it. I still can't believe that's a fucking Volkswagen. I mean, really, it looks like a Volkswagen trying to look like a Cherokee. It's very bizarre. Very bizarre. See, I like these Explorers, you know, freestyle Explorer, but, you know, I'd be worried about owning one, you know, just like so many people when it comes to American cars, frankly. You know, I'm like a body-on-platform, rear-wheel drive V8 kind of guy. Even though I can't drive them legally because I'm blind as a bat, but it's actually not really the reason why I can't drive legally. It's because I have an astigmatism. It comes down to your peripheral vision, you know, in terms of like objects coming to your side of you. So this side is good, this side is not too good. That's really the reason why. So in other words, if I had laser surgery, it would improve, but not enough to drive legally. Really, it's just how it is, man. But it could always be worse, you know. I complain about this shit and that shit, but frankly, you know, I'm tall, I'm slim, nice head of hair. Health is better. The pericarditis seems to be over with finally. This fucking shit that I've had to deal with for 2 years, man. 2 years. Bon, là on est la rue Ontario Street. Ontario Street. At dusk. Boy, I can't remember the last time I made a video at dusk, I'll tell you right now. You know, I think I'm going to... I don't know which way I want to go, actually. You know what? I'm going to do something different. I'm going to go straight on through here, actually. That's what I'm going to do, I think. How many times did I walk on Ontario Street? This way filming, that way filming. I'm gonna keep walking on this street here, which is what, Bordeaux? I think it's Bordeaux. Yeah, you see, that's why I knew that guy wasn't gonna fucking stop. Je savais que t'étais pas pour arrêter, Calis. He could have fucking went right into me. He doesn't give a fuck. Jesus Christ almighty. You know, cycling, people are cycling this, cycling that. Bullshit sometimes. How many of these people are worse than fucking drivers? They don't stop. They don't give a fuck, man, you know? Don't get me wrong. I get to intersections too that I don't stop. But at least I slow down, especially when it comes to, you know, when it's not really a busy intersection area. That one's looking at you, Andrew. Oof, the opposite condition of yours. But again, you know, I slow down, I yield. And, you know, but when it comes to major intersections, oh, I definitely stop. You know? Big park over here, Le Gros Parc. So I've got an hour. Oh, look, I've seen this guy before. Yeah, nice Firebird. Yeah. You know, I think these cars are going to go up in value, actually, in a few years because that's the end of an era to me for General Motors. I mean, Pontiacs, they stopped fucking making Pontiacs in 2008. So, you know, that I see those types of cars going up in value. And I'm really glad I'm also going up this way too. I'll tell you why. Because we're walking towards the foot of the Jacques Cartier Bridge. And like I said, I got an hour until the curfew, so I'll be all right. I'll be fine. But the weather has been so great lately, hardly any rain or clouds, that I made several walking videos. And look, I can see they also replaced the street lights here as well, just like on my street. Not too pleased about it, but at least they do light up better. Guy used to have an old Dodge Tradesman camper van parked over here. I wonder what happened to it. I wonder if it's still around. It was blue, like sky blue. That's pretty cool. And of course, since there's a park here and I can hear kids playing, I'm not going to certainly show the kids because people are going to think things I don't want them to fucking think, which is ridiculous and preposterous, because that's the kind of world we live in, is a fucking preposterous world. People assume things. So unfortunately, when you're weird like me, well, you know, that's why sometimes I wonder about MJ, you know, like, was that guy really, that poor fucking guy was crucified big time. I'm not 100% he did what people say he did, and I don't know, just I've had this discussion with a few friends. It's just, what do you call that? People love to, again, you know, grill people, crucify them, you know, put them in a fix. That's just how people are, you know, so that's just the way she goes. Where are we? Still in Bordeaux? No, we're on now. It's fucking what? Oh, it's Dorion and Malo. Okay then. Alrighty then. Once again, no oldies anywhere. That's just how she is, how she goes. It's funny, I was here, I think yesterday with Ben, and there's usually a Sûreté du Québec police force cruiser here at the bottom because they get a lot of calls about this bridge. There's a lot of accidents that happen because the bridge it goes up and down. There's curves. It's different. It's weird. It's kind of a little. It's a little bit freaky. And yesterday, like I said, I was here with Ben, and there was a Longueuil police car parked there. So it's so strange, so bizarre. Yeah, I'm not exactly looking forward to my steaming apartment, for Christ's sake. Oh, by the way, that building right there, this humongous building, that's, speaking of the Sûreté du Québec, yeah, that's the Quebec Police Force headquarters, Sûreté du Québec. Look at that, I never noticed that. Look at the arrows lighting up there. Wow, they really had to have them lighting up. Was it really that dangerous of a curve, I suppose, eh? I guess. The only trouble coming over here is crossing here is a little bit dangerous because it's so goddamn busy. You know? I guess you can't see the bridge too well here though. No. Be cool to see an oldie drive by right now. That'd be nice. Something vintage. You know? Why? Documenting. Yeah, this will be interesting crossing here, that's for sure. What I'd like to do is I want to cross, I want to get to that sidewalk there to get to Ville-Marie Street there. Let's see why it's dangerous, but we're going to go for it. We're okay now. Oh, we're in the clear. Yeah, there we go, see? Done. Just like that. Just like that. And what I'm going to do is go take the 34 at Papineau metro station. It'd be nice if it was non-scrap, but they don't really run the non-scrap at the evening, but it's possible if there's a lot of scrap to fix. When I mean scrap, I mean buses built between 2009 and now. This is some kind of a, I don't know if it's a Buddhist temple. I think it's, you know, yeah, it's pretty interesting, and like big fence around it and everything. I'm sure one of you guys will probably freaking tell me anyway. So. Yeah. Boy, did I film a lot of fire trucks responding today. Holy shit. Wow, a lot. I'm like, man, I wasn't even surprised I got that last one going up this street here from up there past Ontario Street, leaving from Station 19. First responder probably. My girl wants to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time. And sometimes I wish I had a girl. I've wished that for years. It's just so complicated, the relationships. Oh my God. Complicated, man. Jesus, Murphy. You know, people always saying in profiles, oh, looking to keep it simple and real. Oh, man. Oh, I don't even want to talk about it, frankly. I don't want to talk about it. It's just a fucking load of rubbish. I think in life today, in this life today specifically, you're better off really being single. Guy, girl, whatever, a lot of times. Some people, they can't handle it, though. They can't deal with it. You have to be with somebody all the time. You know, hey, whatever floats your boat. I'm used to being single. I'm used to it. Look at this. What's this? Look at this fucking waste of money. Waste of money. There's a picture of a recycling box. Oh, that's really effective. Really effective taxpayer dollars there. Well spent. Ayoyes. I like this old building, your old industrial building. I always look at these and imagine vintage elevators, vintage freight elevators, you know. Anyway, I'll give you a view of the Jacques Cartier Bridge when we get down over there. I'll keep walking for a while. Depends when the 34 comes, really. I'll check that right now, actually. I'll stop here a moment. It's perfect. The 34 leaves in 15 minutes. That's perfect. On the corner of Ville-Marie and Sainte-Catherine, which is just to block from down there. So I'll just keep floating there, floating around. Check, what do I want to check again? Oh yeah, the message from that guy that was interested in an ad I have. Well, I don't know about you, if you live in a very urban area like I do, in these old places, all the buildings are next to each other, but I'll tell you, the only downside is, aside from the intense heat in my place, oh my God, it's the noise. Like, fuck, everybody's out talking and yelling and laughing and babies crying, especially motorcycles, Harleys, Yamahas, modified cars, mufflers, trucks, buses, everything. It's just, fuck, it's intense. It's intense, man. So, yet another reason to not be home right now. You know? Prime time to spot a UFO, though, I must say. Look at this insanity. 132. That was probably brought down. It was probably even more than that before. You know? I can't believe I ran into that guy. That guy's Douglas Short. What a trip. Every time I would look at a Riviera, I would think of that guy. He still has it too. He still has that Riv. That's awesome. He doesn't look like he has a lot of money. So unless, again, it's just a persona. There's the good old Jacques Cartier Bridge. Pont Jacques Cartier, là. Isn't that beautiful? Damn thing was completed and opened right at the height of the Depression, man, 1930. Imagine that, eh? Where job losses were so severe that fucking people were throwing themselves out of windows, out of buildings like this, you know? Well, maybe not like this. This actually looks too new, but yeah, you catch my drift. You follow? You know what? I think I'm gonna go down the street. Actually, I'm gonna go down here, go right, go left. You know? Where am I? Logan? No, La Force. La Force and the Montreal. La Force, which in English would be the force. Like, as in, may the force be with you. Oh, great. I'm not sure I should have turned here. Look at all these condos here. Oh, fuck abort. I'm not interested in that. Everything looks the same. The hell am I thinking? What was I thinking? Oh, finally a breeze. I haven't felt a breeze in hours. That's because I'm near the water or something. Oh, the water. Oh, the water. Oh, look, is this guy lighting up? We're having trouble lighting up there. That's what I had before, lights like this. It's just flickering, eh? Yeah. Not gonna fix it. Want to replace? See, they still have them here. Still have a few of them. And of course they're gonna build something here. They're probably gonna build low-cost housing like they did down there. Certainly not condos. Anyway, who in the fuck in their right mind would buy a condo and pay like what, $500,000 to live under a bridge? But you know, stranger things have happened. I'm gonna let this chick go by because I don't like walk my people and I don't like them walking behind me, and you know, well, I gotta keep an eye on my buster too. Scrap. Yeah, and I'm sorry to say there used to be a big green space over here. Right now we're at St. Catherine East. There used to be a big green space here, but no, the city, they couldn't keep it a green space, could they, right? Of course not. No, they need the tax revenue, so they fucking sold us. Now they're going to make a big, huge condo project. And this is where the Ville de Montreal, you fucking suck balls. You fucking can kiss my ass, because if you could, you would sell out any green space we have, any park, to make a fucking condo. This is wrong. There's no more values left. There's nothing sacred anymore. I mean, seriously. It's just ludicrous. And they're always going to say the same thing. Oh, well, you know, there's not enough housing, there's not enough apartments, blah, 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 wah, you know? Bullshit, man. They don't fucking find an apartment, fuck it. Let them go live in Longueuil, sacrément. Let them go live in Laval. Really. Why do you think I'm fucking staying in my place? I'm staying in my place because it's too hard to find another place. That's why. That's why I'm not going anywhere. If I move out, it's got to be a sure thing. I am dead serious about that. This city. I mean, I love it with all my heart, but I think, I don't know. I think to me, this city has become like, you know, when you have a really good friend, you know, and you love that friend, but they do things that piss you off and fucking piss you off, and you know what I'm saying? I hate that shit. I hate it. I know nothing's perfect, but you know, I used to have a friend like that. My friend Chris, actually. Man, we had a lot of great times, but then sometimes he did some fucking selfish shit sometimes. He just did shit that was just baffling. You know? Oh yeah, I like this. Look at this. Here's this store that sells lamps. I don't know how the hell it stays in business, to be honest with you. It's almost, it's you know why it actually stays in business? Probably because they're building fucking condos everywhere, really. Look, building there, that's going to be condos. There's condos behind here. That's why that fucking place still exists, for the hipster types, you know? The people who are like me who love the old stuff, but they actually have money compared to me. So maybe if I ever have money, I'm going to fucking go in there and buy a lamp. Seriously. That's the only thing I hate about when I do these videos, is when I get upset about certain things I do. I can't be like my brother and just like not let it bother me and sweep it under the rug, you know? No. Like this. I cannot believe it. They're building all this, man. All this shit. They couldn't leave it alone. Like, it was vacant for like forever. People came here to watch the fireworks when the fireworks were happening for probably decades, I imagine, you know? Anyway, I'm gonna fucking cross here because I gotta take the bus soon. But nevertheless, as much as I complain, I'm happy to make this video for you guys, or, you know. But you know, you cannot stop progress. As they say, you can only go forward and you can't go backwards. But when you're old school, man, and you're nostalgic like me, and which probably most of you are, if not all of you who are subscribed or watch my videos, you understand exactly what I mean. It's tough. That's the hard part about getting older. That's the hard part about really getting older. You know, and I see all these young people and they got their fucking modified Audis there with their modified exhausts and bullshit mufflers that make so much fucking noise. They step on and they're backfiring. And they think it's cool. I think it's annoying as hell. You know? I don't want to hear that shit. Honestly. That doesn't sound cool. I want to hear the fucking sound of a 350 small block or a 305 or something or 302 and, you know, something that's traditional for decades. You know, the sound of those motors, those V8 motors, even a Lexus or something. Yeah, anyway, whatever. There's Partenay. Anyway, let's see here. The bus is coming shortly, I think. Better check that out. Actually, you know what? I'm going to stop recording right now because that bus is coming soon. I got to check it. Okay, then. Right. I'm going to check to see when it's coming, and I don't want to fucking get my mask ready, and I like those Durangos. There's one I've seen is like a green, like a kind of like a military, not a military green, but something like that. Really cool, like old school green, like on those Jeeps. And that's really cool because I like the white, but everything today, fucking white, black, gray, silver, black, white. Another thing that, as many of you know, irks me. It's like you don't see any light. You don't see any light at the end of the tunnel with this crap. Never. That's why people live in the country, you know, small towns. I went to St. Hyacinthe with Ben yesterday. It was terrific. Great time. Saw old cars, old business, old streets. Anyway, guys, thanks again for watching. By the way, if you enjoy what I do, and I usually say this for nothing, I don't really get too many people who send me anything, but I do appreciate you guys sending me any kind of gratuity. As I always say there, gifts, you want to call it. That's an old fire station, by the way. Ex-fire station. You can send me something through my email, which is eltonmcfall@hotmail.com. Elton like Elton John, McFall, MCF like Frank ALL. And you can do that preferably with an e-transfer in Canada, or of course by PayPal anywhere. You want to send me $10 or $2,500, whatever, it's up to you, man. It's all good. It'd be cool to finish with a high note though, you know? And yeah. Ay-yoy. Wow. I think you got mud in your tires. There's my stop there. We're gonna wait for the scrap. Wait for the old scrap here on Sainte-Catherine. Thanks for watching. Merci de regarder. Pour ceux qui sont en français, il y aura bien sûr une vidéo en français là, quelque part là, parce que je suis pas un petit acrobate, ça c'est sûr, là, mais je fais qu'est-ce que je veux. Qu'est-ce que je peux. Thanks for watching, guys, and take care. Oh, and check me out on Patreon, Elton McFall. Yeah, I'm trying to build that up, build some patrons. So thanks again, guys, and take care, and hope you enjoyed this. And sorry for swearing so much. Not. No, I'm kind of sorry. Maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. Take care. Bye.